have performed several genocide burial, more than 70 times. Imagine some of the graves are 501 people killed in one night in Dogonahawa village named Gemburu. The Nigerian government downplayed that one because the Islamic are controlling the government.
In the heart of Plateau State, Nigeria, a brave pastor kneeling on the ashes of what was once a home, surrounded by burnt pots, shattered roofs and memories turned to dust, caught the attention of the world.
We are tired to be outside performing burial every day, and they expect us to silence. Now it's an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre. There is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria, and look at it today.
For years, he has spoken out against the Christian genocide sweeping through parts of Nigeria where villages are burned, families slaughtered, and churches turned into graves. He calls it what many fear to name, a war against Christianity. At a time when many religious leaders in Nigeria remain silent, one man of God, Apostle Ezekiel Dachomo, has taken a courageous stand by documenting over 500 Christian deaths resulting from attacks by Fulani militants.
How can they look for somebody that doesn't? You are never mutton the buyer so upon. Yes, yeah. Who rather than you pastor to my churches? Sakamara Nafias no which a coffin. That's in the best you can make.
Refusing to be silenced, this fearless preacher has drawn attention to the issue of Christian genocide, sparking coverage from international media and the United States government. In a viral video, the 63-year-old Apostle Dachomo revealed the deep pain and sorrow he feels as he buries his church members in mass graves across Plateau State.
United Nations, I know you're watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump. Now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria. Massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
While the pastor's cry for help has gotten the whole world listening, his life is in grave danger. Even as I speak, I am on the lookout for attacks. I no longer sleep with my eyes closed. I have been attacked before but escaped. My grandmother was killed and her heart was removed. My uncle was also killed, he told The Punch on October 25, 2025. The man of God is facing threats from all sides, including on social media. Not a single day goes by without threats against Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo's life. According to the preacher, even the Nigerian army has accused him of inciting the people. However, he remains unafraid.
They are saying that I am opposing my own government, exposing them. Okay, are they not exposing us to Fulani terrorists by refusing to come to our aid when we cry out? It's exposing us. Let them continue killing us. Then they turn their face as if nothing is happening.
Rather than seeking asylum in a country like the United States and fleeing for his safety, Apostle Dachomo is prepared to die for this worthy cause. He has stated that he will continue to speak the truth and defend his people using the Bible and, if necessary, firearms. This alone has the whole world asking, who is Apostle Ezekiel Dachomo and why is he the only Nigerian pastor speaking out?
Hello everyone, welcome. It's Tickled here for African Glitz.
My name is Ezekiel Dachomo, Reverend Ezekiel Dachomo. The truth is that I'm back from India. When I was in India, Yahya Jingir make a statement that they should stop arresting the Fulani terrorists, Fulani as a whole. So Fulani has a right. And one thing that I know with the security, they are all behind their clerics, especially the Muslims that are in Nigerian security. They are behind what their cleric has said. I came back and I discover 27 people were killed. I have not even visited the graveyard. I was in India, I was watching. Now that I'm in the executive council meeting of Church of Christ in Nation, since yesterday, you see my eyes, I was struggling with sleep. I don't know how to sleep.
Apostle Ezekiel Dachomo is the regional chairman of the Church of Christ in Nations, COCIN, in Plateau State. The preacher had his church stationed in Barkin Ladi local government area of Plateau State, the heart of the growing farmers' herders crisis in the state, which has been attacked severally by suspected Islamists. Apostle Dachomo was just another pastor until it went viral on October 16, 2025. The man of God, whose faith has been tested by terror over the years, raised an alarm while conducting a mass burial for 13 people who were killed in Rachas Village in Heipang and in Rawuru village in Fan district. In the viral video, Dachomo, filled with heavy sorrow, said that if the security agencies in Nigeria had listened to him when he raised an alarm, the situation could have been averted. About 30 years ago, the revered cleric abandoned his previous life as a drug addict and armed robber to become a soldier for Christ. Instead of carrying a gun, the preacher chose to carry the Bible. However, the terror and escalating violence in the area he currently serves as a shepherd have forced him to pick up arms again. Today, the graveside prophet does not leave home without his Bible and gun. In an interview, Apostle Dachomo expressed that he is not afraid of being martyred and refuses to surrender like a coward or watch his church members perish without making an effort to save them. He joined a volunteer civilian watch organization called the Nigerian Hunters and Forest Security Services (NHFSS). As a member, the pastor carries arms and defends himself and his community. Apostle Dachomo's courageous decision has inspired many people to join the Hunters unit in Plateau State. In his own church, he has recruited over 20 volunteers. The goal of the Hunters group is to hunt Fulani terrorists by the power of Jesus Christ and their arms. The preacher believes that shouting for help is not enough. They have to be involved practically to stop the killings. Our aim is never to kill a Fulani man or destroy his property. Our aim is to stop him from killing us, he said during an interview. Apostle Dachomo's decision to carry arms has changed the way people see self-defense in the area dominated by the Berom ethnicity. During an interview with Truth Nigeria, he stated that biblical principles guide his decisions and the Holy Spirit fully informs him. This explains why he was captured holding the Bible with one hand in a recent photo. The Bible is our guide. Thou shalt not kill, whether human beings or cows or crops. If you are destroying crops, you are destroying humanity, because that's where the food that gives us strength comes from. If you are killing cattle or innocent civilians, that is against the commands of God, and our duty is to stop you, he said with boldness. Despite taking up arms to defend himself and the church members of his community, Apostle Dachomo made a shocking revelation that the Nigerian army is not in support of their move. The preacher revealed that the Nigerian army has arrested some volunteers. The Nigerian army also refers to them as illegal militias and their attempt to repel terrorists as a clash. Among many terrors, the October 14, 2025 attack moved Apostle Dachomo the most. Suspected Islamists stormed the villages of Rachas, Riyom and Rawuru in Barkin Ladi local government area. During the violent attack on the predominantly Christian communities, over 31 people, including children, were killed. Churches were burnt to the ground, including Apostle Dachomo's church. The remnants of the church site were captured in a viral video featuring internally displaced community members, yet the man of God did not give up. He cried out that he had been forced and subjected to burying his members every day.
You can see 30 years, Chundumpulus, Sonia, a boy. She's just there, we didn't get the age. Mama, we didn't have her age. This is one, she was also brutal that day. This man was also killed. This baby, she's 12 years old. And somebody will say it's not a genocide. And if they want facts family, like Remo Amokri, let him come to Plateau. I will take him to their grave to prove to him there's genocide in Nigeria.
According to Apostle Dachomo, he informed security agencies after he received inside information that some Fulani militia were going to attack Rachas Village in Barkin Ladi, and even posted a video where he tagged security agencies, hoping they would take immediate action. Sadly, the Nigerian army released a statement and he was labeled a liar who was sharing false and misleading information meant to cause unnecessary alarm and panic in the community. Apostle Dachomo cried that he was tired of conducting mass burials for his church members over an attack that could have been averted. Children were left with no parents after the midnight massacres, while the youth perished trying to protect themselves. Houses are burnt, farmlands are destroyed as the terrorists steal the community's peace of mind night after night. The preacher has buried over 3,000 of his church members, with many left without a home. In another interview, Apostle Dachomo said he doesn't know if he will be next, but he told his family and church members that if he is ever kidnapped, nobody should contribute a kobo. He said that his blood would raise a war that would lead to Christian liberation because his blood would fight to the finish.
I don't know whether I will be the next, but for me, I've already told my family, my members, if they kidnap me, nobody should contribute one kobo. My grace will speak that will lead to Christian liberation. That day is coming. I'm just waiting for them. Even I will tell them, please give me quickly, because nobody will do kobo. And if they call home, they will tell them our daddy covenant last week that we should never pay kobo. Please kill him, because my blood will be useful while I'm in the grave. We will fight to finish him.
During an interview with The Punch on October 25, 2025, Apostle Dachomo stated that the terror attacks are not recent and started as far back as 2001. Naming no one in particular, he revealed they brought mercenaries from Central African countries, Senegal, Niger, Chad, Burkina Faso, and Libya. He said these are the insurgents terrorizing them every day. If Muslims say they are also being killed, the question is, who is killing them? Isn't it their fellow Muslims?
If they say Muslims are also killed, by who? By Muslims. Why didn't the Muslim cry out? Let them cry out that their people are being killed. But they can't do it. Because they are attacking each other based on their belief in Quran. They are divided. The Muslims in Southwest, South, they are far better. They are very intelligent. They know how to worship Allah in truth. And they stand and love the Christian. They live together, but not in the north. Because of fanatical training that they receive from Iran, from Afghanistan. And they are displaying it. Now they want to stop the children. They can't do it. Because they have enjoyed, the children have enjoyed looting and other things.
Apostle Dachomo began documenting the attack for record keeping and to ensure that future generations see how they are being terrorized and persecuted for their faith. The purpose is to help both present and future generations stand firm in Christ despite persecution and terror. It is also meant to guide them in soul winning. If they don't have a record that strengthens their faith, they may give up, he explained. The man of God also revealed details of why the killings had become ceaseless in the area. According to him, there is an airport in the area and some Muslims have been trying to take control of the place. Fulani herders invaded the village and killed 11 people. When he got to the scene, children, mothers and fathers were butchered without conscience. They also kidnapped the wife of one of the church reverends and she has yet to be released, even at the time of scripting. They are asking us to pay ransom, another way of plundering Christians. If you pay ransom, they may still kill your loved ones, he explained. During Christmas of 2024, one of Apostle Dachomo's churches was attacked in Riyom while his members were celebrating the Yuletide. The violent attack didn't stop there. It repeated in Rawuru, where they killed people and burnt the village in places like Mayanga, Barkin Ladi, Teni, and Bokos. Apostle Dachomo lamented that he is tired of burying people daily. He lamented that there are no youths left to dig graves. Sometimes they abandon corpses and flee for their lives. Unfortunately, the Nigerian government continues to turn a blind eye to the attacks. The preacher believes that if the government acknowledged what is happening and took action, the killings would stop. But instead, they deny it and protect the perpetrators. The man of God recalled an incident where people defending themselves were sentenced to death by the court. Does this mean the Nigerian government has already handed the country over to Islam? If we don't denounce our faith, they kill us. If a court can sentence a Christian to death for self-defense, who else can save us? He asked. Apostle Dachomo's cries for help have taken over the international media space, attracting reaction from US President Donald Trump, who is now threatening to intervene through the US military.
Thousands and thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern. That's a legal definition. When the Christians or any such group is slaughtered, like is happening in Nigeria, 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide. What horrible numbers. Something has to be done. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world.
The terrorists had what Trump has said. And they are doing their best kill as more people before the arrival of US soldiers.
The man of God has begun to receive praise on social media for his courage in speaking out amid terror and violence, especially as many prominent Nigerian pastors remain silent. Many believe his actions demonstrate that he is the truest man of God in Nigeria. This is Reverend Dachomo's appreciation. His powerful love and voice for humanity made all the difference. He is a real man of God, my MVP. One user hailed on X, another user praised, Reverend Dachomo of Plateau State, Nigeria. He doesn't have many members, he doesn't drive a car, he has no bodyguards. A man with the spirit of the early Christians. Without a gun or politics, he got the attention of the world. He does not stand on the pulpit to lie to his congregation, but when he cried, heaven answered. A bold and fearless soldier of Christ, a true hero of the Christian faith. His voice for the persecuted church was way louder than Khan. May the Lord continue to strengthen and amplify the voice of Padre Dachomo, a true servant of God. Another user added, politicians can never allow this type to become Khan president because he will expose all their secrets.
So let me give you the background of what happened. This is the background with initial fact finding. They created Boko Haram by many that are in hierarchy of the government.
Tell us guys, what do you think of the tragic story of Apostle Ezekiel Dachomo? Would you say his impact and trial of faith are shaking the world? Do you agree that the preacher has fearlessly been at the forefront of the war against Christians? Do you think the Nigerian government will come for him now that he has caught the attention of America and Donald Trump?
Look at this village. Look at this material. These are all the houses that they burned. Look at the number of people, number of houses destroyed, 120 in one village. Total number of dead. Because God was able, and this is Christmas Eve, one person. But the other village, you can see me at their gravesite burying people at that place. But this village, disease, and this is the person that died, Mr. Tambaya. Total number of displaced people in that one village that they burned, including the church building. These are factuals that are here. In that process, some of the Muslim folk casualties. And there's one thing, the Fulani always come with extra people
that in case, in self-defense, they fall casualties, they drag their corpse. They know I'm saying the truth. They know, you are listening to me. They drag their corpse to their ruga, and they will go on videotape and say, we killed them. Where? We have never moved to ruga where they are settling. But I'm asking God, God, if it is your will, give us just one day to visit ruga. Then they will know what stuff Christians are made of.
Let's go to the comment section to share our opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it so it can reach the right people. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can be notified every time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching. It's Tico here, and I'll see you again soon.